Good morning, Flex Your Heart Nation. What's going on? Today's topic is if you want a miserable life, here are 4 things to make sure you will have it. Number 1, compare yourself to other people. If you really want to be miserable for the rest of your life, this is the first thing on the list. Compare yourself with everyone and make sure you judge yourself if you're not doing as good as any of them in any area. And make sure to ignore everyone who says you should focus on your own strengths and do the best you can if you want to maintain a miserable life. Number 2, don't take any risk. Like most parents in all schools will teach you, you need to play it safe and follow the system. Don't take any risk doing what you really want to do in life. Instead, you should just settle. Settle for the average job in the 401k, working a 9 to 5, and that's all you're ever going to be. And maybe with good health, you'll live long enough that you retire at 65 and then you can enjoy life. And remember, fortune favors the bold. So if you don't take risk, you're not gonna get the rewards in life to enjoy it. But if you want to be miserable and having an enormous amount of regret in your life when you're older, do the first thing I said and listen to the school systems, your teachers and everything like that, and just be disappointed because you didn't take any risk. Number 3, complain more than you work. A thing most miserable people have in common is that they complain much more than they work. In fact, they even complain about their work. It doesn't matter what problem they're talking about, it's always someone else's fault. They never take responsibility. They always convict other people that it's their problem and not their own. They want to play victim. Instead of playing victim, you need to play victor. People don't get this. You're gonna always be in the state of victim mentality and always being weak and pathetic because you're never gonna go anywhere if you're always gonna be negative. And then, if you really wanna be more miserable in your life, the saying goes, birds that flock together stick together. Team up with another miserable person. Misery loves company. So do that and you will have a miserable life. Number 4, never say sorry or admit you were wrong. This is important because more and more people now are starting to realize if they just say sorry and admit they were wrong, they could start repairing relationships that they have broken. And it takes a huge burden of stress away from people's lives when they do this. But if you want to maintain a miserable life, you should instead hold all the resentments, never admit you are wrong, and make sure everyone else feels that they are wrong and they're in the wrong. Make sure that your ego is always winning every argument, especially for those that you love, and you will guarantee you will have a miserable life. I want to leave you with this. Leave a thumbs up on this video or write a comment down below if you have no intentions on following any of the advice that we talked about today. And also make sure to subscribe though if you want to change your life, because every single day we come to you on bringing joy, peace, love, and reaching our full potential. So guys, thanks again, and I will see you tomorrow.